Right, first three are property Tim Blackburn. All calf bar one, we'll tell you she comes through there. All calf bar one, all perfect on 4 tits there, all perfect on 4 tits, no 3 tit cow in it, all perfect. The milk recordings are there. Some of them weren't calved when the milk recorded was what you said, the 14th of March. 27th of March, sorry, the 27th of March was the milk recording. Some of them weren't calved, so there's only last year's yields down from more of the last recording. So, and there's a few heifers on it that you won't have much detail for, but that's again, all genuine, 100% genuine, selling for no fault, only we're in trouble with the nitrates. Selling for no fault, only we're in trouble with nitrates. That's it then, so only vaccinated for blackleg, and they were vaccinated for the calves to prevent the calves to get discoured. That's all. Other than that, he's not vaccinated for anything else. Never had a problem with anything else. Purebred herd, all with certs, purebred. This one hasn't a cert. Forgot to register in time. We forgot to register in time. The rest of He can if you badly need a cert, we can get a cert. But at the moment she hasn't a cert. The rest of them are all purebred and registered. Right. This is the first one, and we'll get her up the screen. Yeah. So she's a calf heifer. Calf the first week of March here, calf the first week of March. Sorry, calf the last couple of days of February, and there's no bull presented to them yet. No bull presented to any of them yet. No bull presented to them any yet. So calf heifer here, calf heifer. First one there, 24, 22, 2,000 for, then 2 for, then 2 for, 19 for, 1,800 for, 15 bedded, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. Calf heifer, 1,500, 1,500, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 1,516, 16 and 50, 1650, 1650, 1750, 1750, 1750, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Calf heifer gone out at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. We're going to sell down at 1800, 1800 on the ground at 1800, 1800 take 25 you like, 1825, 25, 25, 25, 1825, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. Sell out now at 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850 for the heifer gone out at 1850, 1850. Hammer up, sell away down, 18 and 50. Sold. This is number 4 on your catalogue here. Second calfer here, second calfer. She milked 7,800 kilograms last year there. Fat 3.66, protein 3.33, and cell count 225. Good second calf cow there. 3-year-old cow, 3-year-old cow, there's a belter. 25, 24, 22, 2,000 for, then 2 for, that's a cracker. Then 2 for, then 2 for, then 2 for, then 2 for, 18 bedded, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,850, 19, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Serious second calf cow at 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2050, 2021 in the ring at 21, 21, 21, 50 outside at 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. That's a serious cow now. 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50. And we sat on the market 75, 75, 23, 23, 23, 25, 25, 50, 75 in the gap, 24, 24, 25 online, 24, 50, 24, 50, 75, 2,500, 25, 25, 25, 50, 25, 25.75, 26, 26.25, 26.50, 26.75, 27, 27.25, 27.50, 27.75, 2800, 28.25, 28.25 on the gate at 28.25, and we sell out at 28.25. All out, sell, 28.25. Number 6. Number 6 here. Number 6 is a second calf cow again, and she was doing nearly 33 kilograms in the last recording there. 7 gallons there, 4.14, 3.71, and only 65 of a cell count. And again, a good second calf here. 26, 25, 24, 22 again for 2,000 for, here 2,000, here 2 for, here 2 for, here 2 for, 2 bed of 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050. 2050, 2050, 2050, 21 top, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 75, 21, 22, 22, we're on the market at 22, 22 is 22, 25, 22, 25 is on top at 22, 25, 22, 25, way upstairs, sell out at 22, 25, 22, 25, way upstairs at 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, way on top now, 22, 25, 22, 25 is way upstairs at 22, 25, on the market, sell away all the time at 22, 25, 22, 25, 50 floor, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 23, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 20, 75, he's way upstairs now, 23, 24 on the floor, 24 and 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, way upstairs, sell then at 24, 50, 24, 50, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75, upstairs at 24 and 75. G7. No. Top one. She did 45 kilograms there, 9.6 gallons in the milk recording there with a cell count of 88. Cell count of 88. 4-year-old cow here, 4-year-old cow. There's a belter again. 28, 26, 25. 23, 22, 2,000 for, here 2 bid 2, 2 bid 2 bid 2 bid 2, 2,000, 51, 52, 50, 22, 50, 22, 53, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, serious cow now, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 54, 24, 24, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 55, 25, 25, 25, on the market at 25, 25's online now, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 75 is here first, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26 is out the wall, sell now, 26, 26, 25, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, outside sell 75, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, sell out now, 27, 25, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, sell out now, 750, 27, 50, out the wall, sell, all out, sell, 27 and 50. Number 8. She did 36.5 kilos there. Butterfat 3.37, protein 3.14, and cell count of only 20. Cell count of only 20, and again a 4-year-old cow. 25, 24, 22, 2,000 again for. Here 2 for, here 2 for. Here's a cracker. Here 2 for, only a 4-year-old cow. Here 2 for 18 bid. 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, 1850, 19, 1950, 1950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Serious 2-year, 4-year-old cow at 2,000, 2025, and we sat 2025, 2050, 2075, 75, 75, and 1 and 25, 125, 25, 25, 125, all in line, 150 and 75, 175, 75, 75, 2 before you, 22, 22 is on line before you now at 22, 22, 22, 22, and we sell on line, 22, 25, 22, 25, and sub 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, down the line, sell that at 23, 23, 23, 23, down the line, sell out to 23, 23, 23, 23, 25 is outside first, 23, 25, 23, 50 on line, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 4, 24, 24, 24, 24 is down the line, all off now, 24, 24, 24, sell down the line at 24, 24, 24, all out, sell, 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 2400. Number 9. She wasn't calf for the last recording there. She wasn't calf for the last recording, but she did 6,500 kilos last year. Butterfat 4.13, protein 3.68. She's doing 8.5 or 9 gallons at the minute, he says. Doing 8.5 or 9 gallons. And again, only a 4-year-old cow here. Too bad. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,051, 52, 53, 50, 23, 50, 23, 54, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 25, 25, 25, and 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, on the market, 75, 26, 26, 26, 25, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 75, 75, 27, 27, 27, 25, 25, 50, 27, 50, 27, 75, 28, 28, 28, 28, 25, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, way outside sell then at 28, 75, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 25, 29, 50, 29, 75, 3,000, 3,025, 3,025 on the gate, sell away then 3,025. She was milk recorded last day doing 34 kilos, 308 fat and 2.7 protein. There's a good cow, and again only a 4-year-old here, again only a 4-year-old, 25, 22, 2 again for, in 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,051, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 2, and we're on the market. 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 22, 75, 22, 75 is online now, 22, 75, sell online then at 22, 75, 3, 23, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, sell out that line, 23 and 25 line. She did 39 kilos, 3.32 fat, 3.24 protein, and only 67 of a cell count, and again a 4-year-old, 2 again, here 2 for me again, here 2, she's a belter, here 2 for, again only a 4-year-old cow, here 2 for a start, here 2 for, 2 bed, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,051 and 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 22, 22 and 50 is away on top, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, she's there for sale on the market, 22, 50, 22, 75, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24 is way on top now, 24, 24, 24, 25, 24, 25, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, way upstairs, 24, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75 is outside, at 24, 75, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50's upstairs, Sal, and 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, all up, Sal upstairs, 25, 50. Uh, 14. There she is. She wasn't car for the last recording, but she did 1,300 kilos last year, 4.41 protein, fat, 3.89 protein, and 120 of a cell count. And again, a 4-year-old cow here. A very good 4-year-old cow here again. 25, 24, 22. 2 again for 2 bid. 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2. 2,050. 150, 250, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 53, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, and we're on the market, 23, 50, 23, 50, 75, 23, 75, 24, 24, 24, 25, 25, 50, 24, 75, 75, 5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 20, 50, 25, 50, 75, 75, 75, 25, 75, 75 is this one, 26 line, 26, 26, 26, 26 on the line, and we sell out at 26, 26, 26 on the line, all off 25, 26, 25, 26, 25, 26, 25, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, sell out then at 26, 50, all out 75, 26, 75, 75, 75, 75, 26, 75, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, all out, sell, 2,700 line. 15. She wasn't car for the milk recording either there. She milked 8,500 kilos last year, 80, which is over 1,800 gallons, 4.08 fat, 3.64 protein, and a cell count of 71, and a 5-year-old cow this time. 5-year-old cow this time. 24, 22, 2,000 again. 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 and 50, and 1 and 50 and 2, 22 and 50, 23, 23, 23 and 50, 23, 4, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, on the market, 24, 25, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 75, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, outside sale, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 75, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, out on the wall, sir, 26, 25, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 26, 50, 75, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, sell out now 25, 25, 25, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 75, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 25, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 75, 75, 9, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, finish this time, 25, 29, 25, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50, hammer up, all out, sell, 29, 50. She wasn't calf for the milk recording at the end of March. They're only calf since. She milked 1,800 gallons last year. 3.8, 3.31, and 337 of a cell count. What's that make her? A 6-year-old. 6-year-old cow. 2, 19, 18, 17, 16, 1,500 for her. Here 1,500 for her. Here 1,500 for her. Here 15 for her. Here 1,500 for her. Here 15 made it. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,525, 1,525, 1,550, 1,550, 1,550, 75, 75, 16, 1,600, 1,600, 1600. She's there for sale on the market at 1600. 1600's up top, 25, 25, 50, 1650, 75, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 25, 25, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750's up top, solid 1750, 75, 75, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, sell out now at 1825, 25, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1875, 75, 75, 75, 19, 19, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1925, 25, 1925, 1950, 1950, 75, 75, 75, 2, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, in the ring, sell out 25, 225, 225, 250, 2050, 2050, 2050, finish then, 2050, all out, sell, 2075, 75, 75, 1, 21, 21, quick you under now, quick you under 21, all out, sell, 21, 25, 25, 25, 21, 25, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, finish this time at 2200. And 19. She in the milk record, she only milked 10 kilos, but she was only that should be 10.3 gallons, is in the wrong column. Should be 10.3 gallons and 3.42 fat, 3.16 protein, and 76 of a cell count. And the only problem with her is she milks the back off herself. She gives it all to the tank. She gives it all to the tank. If she was only a month a day, she'd be in better condition, but she gives it all to the tank. She gives every bit of it, milks the back off herself. Give me 2, 19, 18, 17, 16. Here 1500 for, here 15 for, here 1500 for. Series cow to milk. 1500 for, here 1500 for. 14, here 14 for, here 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14, 25, 50, 75, 15, 25, 15, 25, 15, 25, 15, 25. Series cow to milk. 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1575, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 75, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1625, 1625, 1625, 1625, 1650, 1650, 75, 1675, 1675, 75, 17, 1700, 1700. She's on the market, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725. Sell out now at 1725, 1725, 1725. Sell down the line at 2550, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1775, 75, 75, 75, 1775, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Sell away now at 1800, 1800. All out, sell, 1800. No, it won't take that. That's too good a cow. We'll keep her. We'll keep her. She's not sold now. She's not sold. Right. 20. 31.2 litres, 3.7 fat, 3.45 protein, and 113 in the cell count. 113 in the cell count. 2, 19, 18 for, 18 for a good tight cow. 18, 17, 17, 16 under for me. 16 for a good tight cow, 16 bed. 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 25, 50, 75, 17, 25, 50, 75, 17, 75, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Great tight cow now at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1825, 50, 75, 1875, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1875, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1875, 75, 75, 19, 19, 19, 25, 19, 25, 19, 25, 19, 25, 19, 25, on the market, sell away, 1950, 1975, 1975, 1975, 2000. 2000 bid at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2050, 2075, 2075, 2075, 1, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, sell out 10, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 3, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, hammer up, all out, sell 2300. Line again, 21 is shea milk 36.7 litres, 3.94, 3.28, and 135 of a cell count. Again, a great tight cow. Same price, 23, in 23, 22, 2,000 for, in 2 for, in 2 for, super cow, 2, in 2 for, in 2 for, in 2 for, super cow, 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1825, 1850, 1875, 19, 25, 50, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 52, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50. She's on the market in the ring at 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, and 3, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 25, 25. Sell out then, 23, 25, 25, 25, 25. All out, sell, 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 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. Sell out, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75. All out, sell, 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 23 and 75 line. Stay with me, don't be docking your head. She's only calf since Sunday. Calf since Sunday here, calf since Sunday. She can go straight to the tank. She can, straight to the tank. Calf since Sunday. 2, 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, 1500 for 15. Only calf since Sunday, 14. 13, 12, 12 bid at 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 25, 50, 75, 13, 25, 13, 25, 25, 25, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 75, 75, 75, 13, 75, 75, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 25, 50, 14, 50, 75, 75, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 25, 25, 50, 15, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 25, 25, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 25. On the market, 17, 50, 17, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 18, 18, 18, 25, 25, 25, 18, 25, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, sell out that, 19, 19, 25, 25, 25, 25, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 75, 75, 75, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all up, sell 25, 25, 25, 25, 225, 50, 250, 250, 250, 252, 52, 52, 50, all out, sell this time at 2050. This lady, what's you doing? You probably changed the tag number, so I put it in there now. Put it in as that, whatever it is, 20 and 50, 2050. Calf, yeah. Today. In calf to the pedigree Angus here. Time up in a few days. Time up in a few days to the pedigree Angus. A good red cow here. Time up in a few days to the pedigree Angus. 22, 2, 2 for 19, 18 for, 18 for, 17 for, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 50, 17 50, 18 50, 19 50, 19 50, 19 50, 19 50, 19 50, 19 50, 19 50, 2000 on top, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, in calf, red cow, 2000, 2050, 2050, 2051 here before you, 21, 21 and 50, 21 50s on top, 22, 22, 22, 22 and 50, 22 50, 22 23, 23, 23, 23 and 50, 23, 50 on the market 75, 23, 75, 23, 75 online sell out 10 to 23, 75, 4, 24, 24, 24, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 75, 24, 75, 24, 75 down the line sell 24, 75. Alright, she was the only one that wasn't calf, so this one is a calf cow again. What's she? 27. She milked 7.524 kilos last year. Butterfat 3.67, protein 3.9, 3.37, and she's not calved all that long here. Calved 10 days or fortnight there. Gave me doing about 8.5 or 9 gallons at the minute, he says. Gave me 22, 2000, 19, 18 again for 17, 16 for 16, series being clear, series milk, 16, in 16 for 15 rated, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1550, 1550, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 25 on the market, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750 on the market, sell out now at 1750, 1775, 75, 75, 75, 18, 1800, 1825, 1825, 1850, 1850, 1875, 1875, 1875, 1875, some milk now at 1819, 19, 19, 25, 1925, 1925, 1925, 1925, 1950, 1975, 75, 75, 75, 1975, 75, 75, 75, finished in 2000, 2025, 25, 50, 2050, 2050, 75, 75, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, hammer up all out 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, all out, sell, 21, 7 and 5, 28. She milked 7,869 kilos, butterfat 3.95, protein 3.28, and the cell count at 148 last year. And again, only calved 3 weeks of that. 2 again, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 for, hit 15 on the fur, hit 15 for, hit 15 for, hit 15 for, hit 15 for, 15 bed, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1525, 50, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 16, 16, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600 for the cow going out, at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 25, 50, 75, 16, 75, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 75, 18, 1800, 1800, 1825, 1825, 1825, 1825, on the market, sell away at 1825, 25, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 75, 1875, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1875, 19, 19, 19, 25, 1925, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1975, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 2, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, 25, 25, 50, 250, 75, 75, 75, 21, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, sell out now 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 22, 75, finished in 22, 75. The next 5 cows there, we have no recordings from, but they're all 100% genuine. Just he hadn't intended bringing the money. Some of them calved, and other ones didn't calve in time, and that sort of thing. We guarantee them all low cell counts. We guarantee them all low cell counts. This lady injected for a slight lame leg there. Injected for a slight lame leg. No withdrawal on milk. No withdrawal on milk, but 6 days withdrawal on meat. 6 days withdrawal from meat, no withdrawal from milk. No withdrawal from milk. Here's the super 5-year-old cow, slightly lame in the front leg, but she is injected for it. And as I said, no withdrawal, straight to the tank. Straight to the tank. There's a great 5-year-old cow. 24, 22, 2000, 2 for 19, 1800 for 18 made it 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. Only a 5-year-old cow at 1850, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Super show of milk here now, super show of milk. 2000, 2025 on the market. 2025, 25, 25, 25, 2025, 25, 25, 2025. Sell away all the while now, 25, 2025, 25, 25, 25, 2025, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050 is in the ring at 2050, 2050, 2075, 75, 75, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, up top solid 22, 22, 22, 22, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, hammer up, all out, sal, 2300. There's a young cow here on his second calver. And milking a sight, he says. They're milking over 8 gallons. They're milking a sight. Only a second calver. 25, 24, 22, 2000 bid. 2000, 2051 and 52 and 53 and 50. 23 and 50, 23, 50, 23, 54, 24, 24, 24, 24, 50, 24, 55, 25, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, and she's there for sale on the market. You're covered at 25, 50, 25, 75, 25, 75, 26, 26, 25, 26, 50, 26, 75, 26, 75, 27's on the ground, 27, 25, 27, 25, 27, 25 is outside at 27, 25, 25, 25, 27, 25, 25, 25, 27, 25, 25, 25, all out, sell, 27 and 25. Young cow again, only a second calf here again. Only a second calf here again, cracker here again. She's only calved about 10 days here. Only calved about 10 days. Second calfer, cracker. 27 again, 25, 2000. 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2. 2000, 2050 and 1 and 50. 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2152, 22 and 50, 22, 53, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 50, 23, 50, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, on the market way on top of 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, and we sell out to 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 50, 24, 50, 24, 75, 25, 25, 25, 25, on top of 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 75, 75, 6, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, way up top, sell at 26, 26, 26, 26, all out, sell, 2600. This lady, only calved a week here, only calved a week here. 22, 2, 2 for 19, 18 for 17, 16 for Big strong cow. 16, 1500 for me. 15 bed, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1525, 50, 1550, 1575, 1575, 75, 75, 1575, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600. Only calved a week here now at 1625, 1625, 1625, 50, 1650, 1650, 1675, 1675, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're there for sale. We're on the market. 1700, 1700, 1725, 25, 25, 50, 1750, 1750, 1770, 1825, 1825, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1875, 1875, 1875, 19, 1900, 1900, 1925, 25, 25, 1925. Sell out then at 1925. 2000 online, 2000, 2000, 2025, 2025, 50, 2050, 2075, 75, 1, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, sell online at 21, 25 line. Young cow, second calver. She's milking 7 or 7.5 gallons there, milking 7 or 7.5 gallons, only a second calver. 25, 24, 22, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2, 2 bed and 50, 1, 50, 2, 50, 3, 50, 24, 24, 24, 50, 24, 55, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50. On the market sale, 25, 75, 26, 26, 75, 27, 27, 27. Outside sale, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. Out to the all sale at 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. All out, sell, 2700. Right, that's that man finished. Now on to the next. Jim and Liz Ryan Kilo Oaks here. Jim and Liz Ryan Kilo Oaks. Now. Right, 20 cows here, property of Jim and Liz Ryan, Kilo Oaks. Again, 100% genuine, selling for no fault. Again, only nitrates. Over the band in the nitrates. They're all calved. All calved. There's a couple on 3 tits. We'll announce them as they come through. And there's one a little slow to milk. We'll announce her as they come through. Vaccinating for salmonella. Only for salmonella, that's all. We're not vaccinating for anything else. The herd has won prizes there 3 times over the last 9 years for being in the top 500 of lowest cell count. Top 500 of lowest cell count in the country. That's about it. We've nothing else to say. They're all calved, 100% genuine. You have the details there. We'll announce them all as they go through. Where is this one? 31, is it? 2472, right. So, she's calved since the 20th of February. She, in the milk recording, as you can see on the top, was milk recorded on the 2nd of April. Milk recorded the 2nd of April. She was doing 7.1 gallons, 4.03 fat, 2.85 protein, and a cell count of 50. And she's by the stock bull herself. There's no bull presented to them yet. No, none of them bull. None of them bull. There was none of them bull there. No bull presented yet. No bull presented yet. There's a good one. A 4-year-old cow here. 4-year-old cow, and she's a cracker. 3, 19, 18, or 28, 28, 26, 25. 2,000 for her. Yes, 2,000 beta. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Serious cow. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,001 and 50, 2150, 2150. Only a 4-year-old cow too. 22 and 50, 2253, 2350, 2354. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, series white cow 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. She's there for sale on the market at 2,400, 24, 25, 24, 25, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50. Sell out now, 24, 50, 24, 50's out the wall, sell 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50. Hammer up, all out, finished and sell 24, 50. 32. Right? She's cast since the 18th of February, 6.7 gallons, 4.563, 0.17, and a cell count of 515. Calf cow here again, 2, 19, 18, 17, 16, 1,500 for, here 15 for, here 15 for, big show milk there, 15, 14, 13. 1,200 for me. Turn it 12 for me. 12 beta. 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,225, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 75, 1,275, 1325, 1325, 1325, 1350's here before you. 1350, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1375, 14, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425. On the market, sell away then at 1425. 1425 is up top, sell at 1425. 1425, 1425, 1425, and we'll sell all the while. 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425. All out, sell, 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 sell. 14 and 25. Old. 33. She's only calved. She's only calved since the 3rd of February there. She's only calved since the 3rd of February. And last year she did 15, or the 3rd of April, I should say, sorry, the 3rd of April. Only calved since the 3rd of April. Last year she did 1,500 gallons, 1,553 gallons, with a 57 cell count, with a 57 cell count. Nice tight young cow. 2, 19, 18 for, 17 for, 1,600 for, 1,650, made it 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,650, 1,750, 1,750, 1,850, 1,850, 1,850, 1,850, 1,850, 19, 19 and 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, and we saw on the market 2075, 2,075, 2,075, 2001, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, sell out now, 21, 75, 21, 75, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22 is in the ring at 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, in the corner here, 22, 25, all out, sell, 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 22, 25. Number 34. There's a young cow here, only a second calf here, and she's only calved. She's only calved 5 days. They're only calved 5 days. She milked over 1,000 gallons last year, but that was as a heifer. Milked 1,000 gallons as a heifer, with a cell count of 73. So there she is, a second calf, only calf 5 days. She can go straight to the tank. Straight to the tank, straight to the tank, only calf 5 days. Second calfer, 25, 24, 22. Very high in fat and protein there. Very high in fat and protein. 22, 2,000 for. And 2,000 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid and 50. 20, 50, 21, 21, 50, 21, 52, 22, 22, 50, 22, 53, 23, 23, 50, 23, 54, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50. Second Gaffer at 24, 50, 24, 50. Only Gav 5 days at 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 55, 25, 25, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, and we sat on the market at 25, 50, 25, 50s on top at 25, 50, 25, 50, sell out at 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, all bomber up, sell away at 25 and 50. 37. She milked our calf the 15th of February. She was doing 5.6 gallons, 4.35, 3.13 with a cell count of 56, but might be a small bit slow. Milking in all quarters, but it's a bit slow to milk here. A bit slow to milk, but milking in all quarters. 22, 2,000, 2 for, 2 for, 2 for 19, 18 for, 18 for, 17, 17, 16, here 1,500 for, here 1,500 for, here 15 for, she's perfect, only a bit slow, 15 for, here 15 for, 15 bid, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,525, 1,550, 1,575, 16, 25, 50, 75, 1675, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1675, 75, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Great cow to milk, he says, only a bit slow. 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. We're going to sell that at 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 25, 17, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50. Sell out now. 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 75, 17, 75, 75, 75, 75, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1825, 1825, 1825, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. Sell out now at 1850, 1850. All out, sell 1850. Line. Young cow here. She's calf since the 26th of February. She milked 5.5 gallons, 4.92 fat, 4.92 fat, 3.17 protein. Very high solids here, very high solids, and a cell count of only 24. Cell count of only 24. There's a cracking second gaffer here. Second gaffer. She's calved since the end of February. 26, 25, 24. 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2,050, 1 and 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25. She's on the market at 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 75, 22, 75, 75, 75, 22, 75, 50, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. On the market, sell away, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75, 23, 75. Online sells at 23, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Hammer up, all out, sell, 23, 75. 39. 6.2 gallons there, only calf since the 22nd of March. 22nd of March, 6.2 gallons, 4.4 protein, or fat, 3.44 protein. Again, very high solids, but she had a high cell count of 761. 4-year-old cow. There's a good cow, 2,000, 19, 18 for, 17 for. 17 bid at 1,700, 1,700, 1,700, 1,700, 1,750, 1,850, 1,950, 1,950, 1,950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050. and 75, and we saw at 2075, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23 is in the ring, and 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 23, 75, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, hammer up, sell out to 24, 24, 24, all out, sell, 2400. What's this one? 40. 40 is a good young cow here again, only a 4-year-old here. 22, 20, did her? 6.7 gallons, 4.47 fat, 3.14 protein, and a cell count of only 37. Cell count of only 37. There's a belter. 26, 25, 24, 22 for 2,000 bid. 2,000 bid at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,051, 52, 53, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 54, 24, 24, 24, 50, 5, 25, 50, 25, 56, 26, 57, 27, 27, and she's there for sale on the market at 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. Series cow sell out to 27, 27, 27. 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, all out, sell, 2,700. 42 is here. 6.5 gallons, 4.53 fat, 3.33 protein. Very high solids here, very high solids, and a cell count of 263. Here's a great show milk here again, What number is she? She's 42. There she is in your catalogue there now. Great show milk are on the screen. Great show milk. 24, 22, 2,000. Into for. Great show milk here. Into 18 bid at 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,850, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,052, 52, 52, 50, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 50. 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. She's there for sale on the market. 21, 50, 21, 75 is online at 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Sell now at 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25. In the ring at 22, 25, 25, 25, 22, 12, 50, 22, 50, 75, 22, 75, 3, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 23, 75, sell on the gate at 23, 75. Good young cow. Only a second calfer here, and only calf 10 days here, calf 10 days. 3.99 fat last year, 3.51 protein. Cell count of 89, and she did 12,000 gallons last year, but she's on 3 tits here. Great cow to milk, but on 3 tits. Show a milk here. But on 3 tits. 2, 19, 18 for 17, 16, 16 for 16 bid at 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,650, 1,660, 1,650, 1,650, 1,650, 17, 17, 17, 17. Serious cow now, but only on 3 tits at 17, 17, 17, 17. 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 18, 18, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, on the market then at 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, she's on the market in the ring at 1850, 75, 75, 19, 19, 19, 19, 25, 25, 50, 19, 50, 1975, 75, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, on the gate solid 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all out 25, 25, 25, 50, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, all out 2050. That's this 44. Yeah. Right, second calfer. Only calf 3 days. Can she go to the tank? She can go straight to the tank. Straight to the tank. She only calf 3 days there. Second calfer. 4.46 fat last year. 3.37 protein. And she milked 1,040 gallons as a heifer. Milked 1,040 as a heifer. She's the very last one on your catalogue there if you want to see her. Cell count of only 36 last year, an average cell count of only 36. Second calfer there now and only calf 3 days, straight to the tank. 25, 24, 22, 2000, in 2000, in 2000, freshly calved, 2000 beta, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 3, 23, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. On the market, sell away on top of 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. Wayne's upstairs at 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. Sell out down at 23, 50. All out, sell, 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 sell. 23 and 50. Yeah, that's over here. Yeah. Calf the 11th of February. That's it. Yeah. Calf the 11th of February. 5.9 gallons. 5.9 gallons in the milk recording. 3.99 fat. 3.24 protein. And a cell count of only 36. Cell count of only 36. And she's an EBI of 203. There's a well-bred cow there. Give me 24. 22, 2000, in 2000 for 19 bed, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1950, 1950, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21 and 50, 21, 50, 21, 52, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, on the America 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 22, 75, online Zalana 22, 75, 75, 75, 73, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 75, 75, 4, 24, 24, on the gate now 24, 24, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, it's far out to all at 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 25, hammer up, all out, sal, 24, 25. 46. There's only a second calver here, calved a month today here, 5.4 gallons, 4.4 fat, 3.91 protein. That's some solids here now. And 78 of a cell count, and an EBI of 256, second calfer. There's a series one, 27, 26, 25. 24, 22, too bad at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 150, 152, 22, 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 53, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 50, 23, 54, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, on the market, sell away, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, upstairs, sell now, 24, 24, 24, 24. Some cow we sell out to 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, all out. Sell, 2,400. 47. 47 is a third calver. She's calved since the 10th of February. She did, in the milk recording, she did 6.8 gallons, 3.76 protein, or fat, 2.95 protein, and a cell count of only 40. Cell count of only 40. Good 4-year-old cow here again, a good 4-year-old cow here again. 25, 24, 22. 2,000, in two for, great 4-year-old cow, in two for bid, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,051, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2152. 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Only a 4-year-old cow now, and she's a cracker. 22, 20, 50, 22, 50, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. On the market, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 23, 75, 75, 75. Down the line, sell on a 23, 75, 75, 75, 23, 75, 75, 4, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 55, 24, 75, 75, 75, 75, 24, 75, down the line, Sullivan, 24, 75, 75, 5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, in the ring at 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, hammer up, finished down at 25, Alex, sell, 2,500. 49, 49. It's calved since the 27th of February. She was doing 7.8 gallons, 3.33, 2.98, and a cell count of only 55. 16, 15, 14, here 14 for, here 14 for, 13, 1,200 for, here 12 for, here 12 for, here 12 for, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,025, 50, 75, 11, 25, 57, 12, 1,225, 12, 25, 50, 75, 12, 75, 75, 75, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, and 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, cow got out to 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 25, 25, 50, 13, 75, 75, 75, 75, 14, 14, 25, on the market 14, 25, 14, 25, 14, 25, 50, 75 as well, 75, 75, 15, 25, 25, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 75, 16, 16, 16, 75, 25, 25, 25, 16, 25, 16, 25, sell out now, 25, 16, 25, 50, 16, 50, 75 as well at 17, 17, 17, 17, all of me, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50 as well, 17, 50, 75, 75, 75, 18, 18, 18, 25, 18, 25, 18, 25, 18, 25, sell out now, 25, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, sell on top at 75, 75, 75, 75, 8, 19, 19, 19, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all right, sell, 1900. Back, a bit on the hammer, where's that? 1925, 1925, 1925, shakes the head in the ring, we sell online then at 1925, 1925, that's what the cow got out now at 1925, sell away then 25, online now, sold online, right? Number 50. Number 50 is a young cow here, a young cow. Second calf cow, their cow since the 15th of February, doing 5.1 gallons, 3.99 fat, 3.2 protein, and a cell count of only 22. Cell count of only 22. Great young second calver, 24, 22, 2,000, 2,000 for 18, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,850, 1,850, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,025, on the market, 2,050, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 75, 75, 75, 2, 25, 25, 25, 25, 2, 25, 2, 25, 50, 2, 75, 2, 75, 2, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, and 22, 75, sell out down at 22, 75, 22, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, hammer up 3, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, online, sell and 23, 25, all off, sell, 23, 25, 51. Yes, Cowson's Paddy's Day here, Cowson's Paddy's Day. 6.7 gallons, 3.8, 1 fat, 2.94, 4 protein, and 110 of a cell count. 110 of a cell count. 6-year-old cow, 22, 2, 2 for 19, 18 for 16 bid, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1650, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 18, 1850, 1850, 19, 1950s on top at 1950, 2000 on the floor, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, we're going to start on the market at 2075. 75, 75, on the floor now, this time 75, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 50, 21, 50, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, on top of 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, on the floor now, 22, 50 way on top, 22, 50's way on top, 21, 22, 75, 22, 75, 3, 23, 23, 23, on the roof at 23, 25, 23, 25, down low down at 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, all out, sell, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 75, 75, 75, 75, sell out down at 23, 75. 52. Cow since the 17th of February, 5.4 gallons, 4.32, 3.42, very high solids here again, very high solids, and a cell count of only 28, cell count of only 28. Big, strong cow, 2000, 2, 19, 18 for, 17 for, 17, 16, 16 bed, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1650, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, cow got out to 19, 19, 19, 19. She's there for sale on the market at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Cow got out to 19 and we sell away 25, 19, 25, 19, 25, 19, 25, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 75, 19, 75, 75, 75, 75, 19, 75, 75, 75, 75, 2000 bid at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, 250, 250, 250, 275, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, hammer up, sell out, 21, 21, 21, 21, and 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, all out, sell, 21, 25, 53. She's only calved a week here, only calved 10 days. Last year she did fat 4.10, protein 3.03 with a cell count of 29, and she milked 1186 gallons last year. As a second calver. So she's a third calver here now. Where is she? No, that's wrong. What number is she? 2498, is it? 2498. She's only a second calfer now. It's wrong on the sheet. It says third lactation, but she's only a second calfer. She's only barely 3 years old. Second calfer, so she milked nearly 1200 as a heifer. And she's only calf 10 days here, only calf 10 days. Give me 25, 24, 22. 2,000 for, in 2,000 for, in 2,000 for, in 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 250, 251, 50, 21, 50, 21, 52, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 53, 23, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. On the mark, it's on the way, 24, 24, 24, 24, 25, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50's on the gate and we sell at 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, sell out, 24, 75, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, on the gate, sell at 25, 25, 25, all up, sell, 2,500. 54. Calf since the 21st of February here, calf since the 21st of February, 5.6 gallons, 4.35, 3.4, very high solids here again, cell count of only 29, but she's on 3 tits here, on 3 tits, on 3 tits, great cow but on 3 tits, give me 2, 19, 18 for 17, 16, here 1,500 for, here 1,500 for, serious cow but only on 3 tits, paid 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,525, 50, 75, 1,575, 75, 16, 1625, 1,650, 1,675, 1,675, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, a great cow now but on 3 tits, 1,725, 1,750, 1,750, 75, 1,775, 18, 1,800, 1,825, 1825, 1825, 1825, 1825, 1825, and we're going to start on the market 50, 1850, 1850, 1875, 1875, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1925, 1925, 1925, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, sell away all the while, 1950, 1950, 1950, sell a line at 1,950. Thanks, lads. Thanks a million. Thank you very much. Right, that's the end of them now. We're going on again then. Perfect, thank you. Yep, right. Now, right. The next 23 cows and an Angus bull are property William Martin, full clearance sale here, full clearance sale. They're not milk recorded, so we haven't a whole lot to say about them. Only we had no great problems with the cell count. We had no great problems with the cell count going on. They're all calved. They're all perfect in the dog, except one is a bit light on one tit there. She's only a bit light on one tit, and we'll announce her as she comes through. We'll announce her as she comes through. Everything else is free and fair in the dog there. Everyone all perfect. They're with the bull again since the calf. They're there. The bull is with him for the last week or 10 days, but doesn't think there's that many in bull. But the big black bull is there with him. He's with him, so take your chances. This is the first one. She's calved, what you say? Last Wednesday, calved a week here. She's a small lump on her front there, but it's only a prick or something. It wasn't there before, it's only after coming up the last week or that. Small lump on her front hip there. There's a thing of nothing. Up on her front shoulder there, just a thing of nothing. Right. Here's the first one. And again, a full genuine clearance sale here. Genuine clearance sale. There weren't milk recorded, so I've not a whole lot to sell you, but he had no great problems with the cell count. So this one, yeah, give me 22, 2, 19, 18 for, 18 for, 17, 16. Here, 1500 for, here, 15 for, 15 bit, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1550, 1550, 16, 1650, 1650, 17, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 18, 18, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 19, 19, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2000. On the market sale at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. On top sell out 225 and 50, 250, 250, 75, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. On top of 22 for the cow out 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50. Upstairs sell 22, 50. All out sell, 22, 50. Calf to stay weak here, calf to stay weak, calf to stay weak. Same price, 22.50, 2000 again for, into for, into 18 bed, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, 1850, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. Calf to stay weak, 1952, 2025, 25 when we saw on the market at 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. On the market sell out to 250, 250, 250, 75, 75, 75, 75. 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Up top, sir. 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Way upstairs, sell away at 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. All out, sell, 2 and 75. Right, this time. She calves since the end of February here, calves since the end of February, and a right good little cow she is, he says. Not a 5-year-old yet. Give me 2, 19, 18 for 17, 17, 16 bid, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1650, 1750, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 19, 19, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1952 would be here before you. 2000, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. 52, 52, 52, 50. On the market, selling top. 252, 75, 75, 75, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 20, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 3, 23, 23, on top, selling. 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. All right, sell, 2300. Calf the month here, calf the month here, calf the month. 15, 14, 13, 13, 1200 for, 1200 for, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 25, 50, 75, 12, 75, 75, 75, 12, 75, 75, 75, 13, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, calf the month here, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, cow going out to 13, 13, 13, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 13, 50, 13, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 13, 75, 75, 75, 75, going to sell on top, 75, 75, 75, 14, 14, 14, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 14, 25, 50, 14, 50, 75, 14, 75, 75, 75, 75, 14, 75, 75, 75, 75, up top, sell 75, 75, 75, all right, sell, 14, 75. Right, calf cow here again. Great cow to milk, but could have a high cell count. Could be high in the cell count. Could be high in the cell count. 15, 14, 13, 12. In 12 for 11,000 quid for. 8,000 for. 8,000 for. Great cow to milk, but could be high in the cell count. 8 paid. 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 25, 58, 75, 875, 75, 75, 75, 875, 75, 75, 75, 75, 9 bed at 900, 925, 925, 25, 25, 25, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, at 9, 75, 75, 75, 1,025, 1,025, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, on the market sale, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,075, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1,075, 75, 75, 75, sell out now, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, all up, sell at 10.75. There's a good cow. There's a great cow. 2, 19, 18 bid, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 22, 22, 22, 22, 50, 22, 50, she's there for sale, on the market, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, up top, salad 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 75, 3, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 25, 23, 25, 23, 25, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, all out, sal on top, 23 and 50. Good little cow to milk, but has a bit of age here. A good little cow to milk, but a bit of age. 13, 12, 11. 1,000 quid for her again. 8,000 for. 8,000 for. 9 for. 8 for. 8 for. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7, 25, 50, 8, 50, 8, 50, 8, 75, 9. 900, 900, 9, 25, 50, 1,000. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000, 25, 50. 1,000, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 11, 25, 25, 25. 11, 25, 50, 11, 75, 75, 75, 75, 12, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, on the market sale at 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200 for the cow going out to 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, all out, sell, 1,200. There's a nice white cow. There's a good cow. 24, 22, 2,000, 82 for 19, bid at 1,900, 1,900, 1,900, 1,900, 1,900, 1,900, 2,000, bid at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 2,050, 2,050, 2,001, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, great white cow, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. She's there for sale on the market at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21 for a good white cow going out to 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25 still sell, 21, 25, 25, 25, 25, 21, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 21, 25, 25 all out, sell, 21, 25. There's a cracker of a cow there again. Sam Price, 21, 25, 2,000, yes, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,050, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250 series cow now, 250, 250, 250, 250, 251, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 50, 22, 22, 22, 22, and she's there for sale on the market 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, up top sells at 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, way on top sell out to 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, all out sell, 2,200. There's a great cow again. Same again. 22. 2. And 2 for 19. 18. 18. 17 minutes. 1700. 1700. 1700. 1700. 1700. 1700. 1750. 18. 18. 50. 19. 19. 50. 19. 50. 92. Minute. 2000. 2000. 2000. 2000. 2000. 2000. 2000. 2025. And she's there for sale. There's a belter. 225. 50. 250. 250. 250. 250. 250. 250. 250. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Crack over cow gone out to 21, 21, 21. And I sell online at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25. Sell outside 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 75, 75, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50. 22.50, 22.50, all out, sell, 22.50. Another good cow here again. 25, 22, 2000, and 2000 for 2000. Yes, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2050, 2050, 250, 250, 250, 250, and 2075, 2075, and she's there for sale on the market. 2075, 2075, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 2150, 2150, 2175, 2175, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22's on top, sell 22.25, 22.25, 22.25, down the line, sell at 22.25, 22.25, 22.25, all out, sell 22.25. Nice cow again here. 2000 into for 19, 18 for 17, 17 minutes, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1725, 50, 75, 70, 18, 25, 50, 1875, 1875, 19, 1925, 1925, 1925, 50, 1950, 1975, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, on the market, sell away 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, sell out 10 at 25, all out, sell online at 25, 25, 25, all out, sell, 25. Good cow to milk there, but she has a no snaffle in her nose there to stop her sucking other cows. She has a tendency to suck to other cows, but the snaffle is doing its job there. 2, 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, here 1500 for, here 15 for, here 1500 for, here 15, here 15 for 14, here 14, 12 bit, 12 bit, 12 bit, 12 bit, 12, 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 25, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 75, 13, 1300, 1300, 1325, 50, 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350, 75, 1314, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400. She's there for sale on the market at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400. Good cow going out at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1425, 1425, 25, 1425, 25, 25. Sell all the while now 25, 1425, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. All out, sell, 14 and 25. This is a heifer, calf heifer. Only calf 3 weeks here, calf 3 weeks here. A heifer, only calf 3 weeks. Smashing heifer. 22, 2000, 2 for 19, 18 for, 17 for, 16 minutes, 1600, 1600, 1600. Calf heifer, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1650, 1650, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 18, 1800, 1850, 1850, 1850, 19, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, and we sell on the market at 25, 25, 25, 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 75, 75, 75, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, sell out then at 21, 50, calf never got out to 21, 50, 21, 75, 21, 75, 21, 75, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 75, 22, 75, 22, 75, 22, 75, all out, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, finished up then at 2300. Good calf cow here again, good calf cow here again. 24, 22, 2000, into for, into 18, better 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1850, 1850, 19 and 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, great calf cow, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, two bid, two bid, two bid, two bid, two, two bid, two bid, two bid, two, two bid, two bid, two bid, two, she's there for sale on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, upstairs sell out to 2025, 25, 25, 25, 50, 250, 250, 75, 75, 75, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, all up, sell, 2100. There's a nice calf cow here again, good calf cow here again, only a 5-year-old cow here, only a 5-year-old cow here again, 24, 22, 2, and 2 for, 19 for, 18, 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1820, 1850, 1850, 19, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, lovely calf cow at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 2 bid at 2 bid, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. She's there for sale, 25 and 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 275, 75, 75, 75, 75, 21 and 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. Sell out now, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. All out. Sell, 21, 50. There's a big cow. There's some cow. 25, 24, 22, 2000, and 2000 for a great calf cow. 2000 bear. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2050, 2050, 2050, big, strong cow, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, she's there for sale. Excuse me, she's there for sale online at 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2050, 2075 before you. 21 is here. 21, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25 up top at 21, 25, 21, 25, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50 online 75, 21, 75, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50 on the line at 22, 50, 22, 50, all out, sell, 22, 50 online. There's a great cow. Better cow, stand on, 22.50, 2000 for, and 2 for 80, 19 and 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 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 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2000 bid at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, great show milk here, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, on the market at 225, 25, 25, 25, 25, 225, 25, 25, 25, 25. Count out to 2, 25, 25, 50. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. 250, 250, 250, 75. 75, 75, 75, 1. 21, 21, 21, 25. 21, 25, 50. 21, 50. 21, 50. 21, 75. 21, 75, 2. 22, 22, 22, 25. 22, 25, 22, 25. 22, 25, 22, 25. Sell out that. 22, 25, 22, 25. 22, 25. All out. Sell, 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 sell. 22, 25. Good young cow here again. Good young cow here again. 2, 19, 18 for 17, 16. Here 15 for young cow. 15 bedded, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1525, 1550, 1575, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75 for the cow going out, 1575, 75, 16, 1600, 1625, 1625, 50, 75, 70, 1700, 1700, 1725, 1725, 25, 25, and we saw on the market 1725, 25, 25, 25, 1725, 25, 25, out the wall, son, 1725, 25, 25, 25, all out, 1725, James. Enjoy. This lady is light in the hind quarter there. Light in the hind quarter. But making a show here, making a show here. Light in a quarter, but making a show. Give me 2, 19, 18 for 17, 16, 1500 for, here 1500 for, here 15 for, here 1500 for, here 15 for, here 15 for, here 15, here 14, here 1400 for, here 1400 for, here 14, 12 bid, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. Light in one quarter, but making a show. 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. She's there for sale on the market at 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1225, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250. On the market 75, 1275, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, and 1300, 1300, 1300, 1325, 1325, 25, 25, 25, 25, 1325, 25, 25, all out, sell, 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 13 and 25. She had twins this year. She's got a little bit weak in last condition, but she's coming back out of it there. She's coming back out of it. But she's the slightest bit light in 1 quarter as well. The slightest bit light in 1 quarter. Same price, 13, 12, 11, 1,000 quid for 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tap, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tap, 1,025, 50, 75 and 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, slightest bit light in 1 quarter, and 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,125, 1,150, 1,150, 1,150, 1,150, 1,150, 1,175, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. She's there for sale. 12 and 25, 12, 25, 25, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Cow gone out. 13, 25, 25, 25, 25, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50. Sell out 10 and 13, 50. All out, sell, 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 sell. 13 and 50. Here's a great big cow. That's a good cow. 2, 19, 18 for 17, 16, 16, 1500 for 15 for 15 bid at 1500, 1500, 1500, 50. She's only calf 3 weeks. 1500, 1500, 15, 20, 15, 25, 75, 16, 25, 70, 17, 20, 50, 75, 18, 18, 125, 18, 25, 18, 25, 18, 25, 18, 50, 18, 75, 18, 75, 18, 75, 18, 75, 19, 19, 19, 1900, 1925, on the market in 1925, 1925, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 2, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2025, 225, 25, 25, 25, 25, 2025, 50, 250, 250, 275, 275, 75, 75, 75, 1, 21, 21, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 25, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 75, 75, 75, 75, 21, 75, down the line, sir, 21, 75. Right. 3-year-old Angus bull with papers. 3-year-old Angus bull with papers. There's a crop of calves after him this year. Now he's bringing great calves, but probably not suitable for heifers. He didn't try him on heifers. He had him on the cows. Cows calf, no problem, but probably not suitable for heifers. 3-year-old Angus bull with papers. Working perfect, and he's out all the winter there, Before 35, 3,000, yes, 3,000, bit of 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, Super Bowl at 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,050, 31, 31, 52, 32, 53, 33, 33, 54, 34, 34, 55, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. He's there for sale on the market at 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 3,500's online all the while now, 3,500, 3,500, 3,550, 3,556, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, sell out at 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, all out, sell, 3600 online. Perfect. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Willie. Right. Next 4 heifers are in calf today, either the Angus or the Frisian. And selling for no fault, only they're late. What did he say here? Mid-May. She should calf in mid-May there. She's just starting to soften. Should calf in mid-May, but there's no comeback now. No comeback. We're telling you as we see it ourselves. In calf to the Angus or the Frisian should calf in mid-May, but no comeback. Number sheet 91. Right, there we are now. Right, 91. And again, as I say, mid-May to the Angus or the Frisian, but no comeback. Give me 17, 16, 15, 14 for 13, 1,200 for, in 1,200 for, in 1,200 for, in calf for, in 1,200 for, 11,000 quid for, in 1,000 for, in 1,000 for, in 1,000 for, in 1,000 for, pass that right in, in 1,000 for, 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 950 for, 900 quid for, in 900 for, let her out, in 900 for, in 900 for, in 900 for, in 900 for, out, forget about it. Bring her back there, Alty. Bring her back, James. Bring her back. Put the 4 of them on the scales together. Bring her back and sell the 4 of them together now. Sell the 4 of these all together. What's the next one? Late May or early June. Late May, early June. Late May, early June. Right, so they're all May, June. To the Angus and the Frisian. 4 of them together, all first calvers. All little heifers here, all 2-year-old heifers. 900, I'm bid at 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. Hello, walkies now, hello, walkies. At 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 925, 25, 25, 25, 925, 25, 25, 25, 925, 25, 50, 950, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75,000, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000. Let him off now, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000. Let him walk away slowly now. 1,000 bid, 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 all softening now, all softening. At 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,025, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050. On the market, sir. 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 11, 25, 25, 25, 50, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, down the line, sell now, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, hammer up, all out, going to sell at 1,150 online. Unless this is 95, then yeah, go on ahead. Right. This is 95 done. All right, yeah. Pedigree cow here, pedigree cow. She built 5,000 litres last year. 1,057 gallons, 4.06 fat, 3.51 protein, and she the cell count at 236. How long she calved? Calved a fortnight here, calved a fortnight, calved a fortnight. 16, 15, 14, 13, 1,200 for her. Here 1,200 for her. Here 1,200 for her. 11, 1,000 quid for her. Here 1,000 for her. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,000, 25, 50, 75, 11, 25, 50, 75, 12, 12, 25, 12, 25, 12, 25. What tag number is she? 1202. Bad? That's wrong, so there are. So is there the number wrong, right? They're numbered wrong. Bring her back. Put her up as 96 there, Kevin, and see what that is. Right. Put her 0 her there first. There's her edge now on the board. She's younger now. She's younger, and as we said, we gave her yields and all that sort of thing. And where were we? We were at 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250, 1275, 1275, 75, 75, 75, 1275, 75. That's 96 now. 1275, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 25, 13, 50, 13, 75, 13, 75, 75, 14. 14's up top at 14, 14 on the 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 good calf count now at 14, 14, 14, 25, 14, 25, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 75, 14, 75, 14, 15, 15, and I said on the market of 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, all out, sell, 15, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, sell out, 15, 50, 15, 75, 75, 75, 75's up top, 15, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, upstairs, sell at 15, 75, 75, 75, all out, 15, 75, James, men's name there, please. This is back to 95 now. right, this one. The wrong thing is up on the board. Now we're right. This is this one then. 1202 is right, yeah. So she milked 7,000 kilos, which is 1,500 gallons, 407, 3.43, with a cell count of only 68. Cell count of only 68, and she's calved. Calf 6 weeks here, calf 6 weeks. Give me same price, 16, 15, 14. Here 14 for 13. 1,200 for me. Target 12 for here 12. 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. 12 bid, 12, 25. 12, 50, 12, 75. 12, 75, 13. 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300. 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300. 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,300, 1,325. 1,325, 25, 25, 25, 50. 1,350, 1,350, 1,350, 1,350. 1,350, 1,350, 1,350, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1375 and I sell on the market at 75, 1375, 75, 75, 75, 14, 1400 online at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1425 is here before you, 1425, 1425, 25, 1450, 1475, 1475, 75, 15, 1525, 1525, 1525, 50, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, up top sell at 1550, 1550, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1625, 1625, 1625, 1625, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 75, 1675, 75, 75, sell online, 1675. Thank you. All right. Right, the next date then are, thank you, imported fleck fees here, imported fleck fees, all on red cards now, all on red cards, imported fleck fees. This lady, she's calved 30 days, and she milked 23 litres. When was that? Making on robots here. They're making on robots. So she milked 23 litres yesterday. She milked 23 litres yesterday. Second calf are here. Second calf are here. Second calf cow here. Second calf cow. But again, as I said, they're imports now on a red card. Purebred with paper fleck fees. Out of 9 and 10,000 litre cows. And with the average cell count is only 90,000 at the moment. The average cell count is only 90. Average cell count is only 90. So there's a young cow. Young cow, give me 15, 14, 13, 13, 1,200 for, here 12 for, 11 for, 1,000 quid for, here 1,000 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 for, pass away then. I start here the 1,000 for, here 1,000 for, here 1,000 for, here 1,000, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,025, 50, 75, 1,075, 75, 75, 75, 1,125, 1,150, 75, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,225, 50, 75, 1,275, 75, 13, 25, 50, 75, 13, 75, 75, 75, 75, 13, 14, 25, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1425, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1475, 1475, 1475, 1475, 1475, 1475, 1475, on the market 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1525, 1525, 1525, 1525, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, sell out now at 1550, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 75, 1575, 75, 75, 75, 1575, hammer up, selling at 1575. No, he won't take that then. Won't take that, no sale there. Right, there's a big cow. Again, second calf cow here, and again did 23 litres yesterday. She's calved 35 days. Cow, big super cow. Big super cow. 2, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 again, 14 bed, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14, 25, 50, 75, 75, 75, 14, 75, 75, 75, 75, 14, 75, 75, 75, 75, 14, 75, 75, 75, 75, 15, 15, 25, 15, 50, 15, 75, 15, 75, 75, 75, 75, 15, 75, 75, 75, 75, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 25, 16, 25, 16, 25, 16, 25, on the market, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 75, 75, 75, 75, 17, 17, 17, 17, 25, 25, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, set out at 1750. No, call him off, lads, forget about him, he's not going to sell these, forget about him. That's all for today, thank you very much.